All right. Oh, I should do this video in nature, but I figure it's very important to do it right now. It is so important that we learn to use our words to build and construct ourselves from the inside out. I'll give you an example, okay? While I'm working on my own business, I have my job, okay? Like many of you, we have a job, we're working on our own freedom, okay? And it tends to be difficult, especially when you start moving up in life. And it seems sometimes that when you're in the midst of a challenge and all of a sudden you have an opportunity that helps you overcome that challenge, it's easy for us to all of a sudden experience the ladder. Let me tell you what I mean by the ladder. You feel good, and when you celebrate, ever had those moments when you're celebrating something good, something just has to try to get in the way, some form of duality? It's like, wow, this was positive, now all of a sudden this negativity want to come up? Is it really a negativity coming up is the question. Because many times what we experience is actually in our heads, okay? Based on the indoctrinations given to us as kids, that whenever, like for example, that famous phrase, if it ain't one thing, it's another. It starts to ingrain in the head that there's always some problem. And so people then ingrain in their heads that, oh, right when there's something good, hey, now there's something bad that's bound to come. And so what happens? It becomes almost a self-fulfilling prophecy if you allow it. Yes, I'm picking on my hair. If you allow it. So for example, let's say you got an opportunity for a new place, okay? Or you just got an opportunity for whatever. And all of a sudden a challenge comes to ruin the moment, okay? And you start to give in to this, all right? Now, it's okay to experience that, but don't let yourself stay there and pretend, or don't prescribe to yourself that that negativity that you are perceiving is actually what is going on, that is the reality. If, for example, you got an opportunity and you just made a tremendous growth in your business, and all of a sudden there's a challenge, if you are not careful with your mind, you start to think that the challenge is there to take it away from you. No. And why do we think that? Again, because we've been taught since we're kids that this is what happens. But that's not the case. So this is why it's important to speak. Be impeccable with your words. Remember the 4 agreements. Don't assume. Number 1, be impeccable with your words. Don't assume. Take nothing personal. Always do your best. Okay? Don't assume, take nothing personal are very important. Okay? We start to take shit personal when we start to think that, oh, we're doing great and all of a sudden this challenge won't come. And so we give in to the challenge. Now, if you are letting yourself experience whatever it is you're experiencing at the moment, that's fine, all right? I'm not saying don't. Some of us are still working on getting past that stage of falling into the ego trap, okay? That, oh great, now here comes something to take my joy away. There's a song in Spanish that says, lo que está para ti, nadie te lo quita. What's for you, no one's gonna take it away, all right? Nothing can take it away. Your story doesn't end. You have to be the one to create your story. So if you have something good going on and all of a sudden it seems like there's a challenge to take it away, don't let yourself stay on the thought that it's here to take it away. No. Use your words. First of all, get some clarity. Meditate. Use your words to build yourself up. And I'll give you an example. All right? Sometimes you just have to talk. All right? The thoughts we have in our heads, sometimes it helps to express them to ourselves so we can hear ourselves. Yes, you need to have a talk with yourself. Okay? Sometimes you need to tell yourself. Because many people like to tell themselves, oh, my life sucks. And it just comes out. All right? That's crazy. But it shouldn't be crazy, and it is not crazy to tell yourself, my life is awesome. And to continuously talk about why your life is awesome and all the good things that you do have. I'll give you an example of how you could do this. You can say, for example, this opportunity is meant for me. This opportunity is meant for me because I am someone who gives life and gives love and shares life and spreads life and love to all beings. Therefore, what I give out, I am bound to receive back, because such is universal law. All right? What I give, I receive. And so if I give to myself and I give to others, I will receive exactly that. Because in that sense, the universe and I are working together. You see how I'm just doing that? I'm just going about it. All right? I'm just going about it. And I am sifting and sorting, as Abraham Hicks would say, through all of the contrast in my head so I can provide to myself with my words, with my vocal words to myself, clarity for my mind, okay? So when you're in meditation or whatever, do this, okay? All right? Say it to yourself, because the words are vibrations and these will continue. So again, another example, my words are vibrations. So I choose to use my words in a way that's going to help me grow. And because I have used my words in a way to help me grow, how is it that I am going to allow myself to think? You can ask yourself questions. How is it that I'm going to allow myself to think that what I have going on for me is going to be taken away? That can only happen if I so choose to allow myself to step out of my vortex and my space of creativity and positivity and abundance. And therefore, because I choose not to step out into that, and because for the long time now I've been choosing to maintain myself in that vortex, then I am bound to see, and am seeing, the fruits of my labor. I need not compare myself to what others have, because what others have that I may want, it is because that is their process. And just because I have not manifested it fully at this moment does not mean it cannot happen. For if I hate on something that someone has that I myself would like, I cannot attract that. So why would I hate? No, that is good, because I can see myself. Instead of hating, I will say that is good because I can see myself doing that as well. I am happy. I'm sure that's a lot of fun. I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of fun when I get to do that too, or when I accomplish this, or when I accomplish that. You see how I just go into that? All right? When you listen to Abraham Hicks, she pretty much does the same thing. And you have to do the same thing for yourselves. She's just being more vocal about it. Most people don't want to be more vocal about it. You need to be more vocal about it. You need to be vocal about expressing your positive, the positive things in your life, the gratitude. You need to be vocal about it. All right? If you need to take time to yourself to do it, take time to yourself to do so. But you need to do that. So, okay, so 8:25, because I got a certain time on this because I have several videos to upload. But anyways, guys, hope that helps you guys out. If this resonates with you, share it, okay? Definitely speak the magic. They call it speaking magic into your life, okay? You have to remind yourself that, all right? Because the only reason things go haywire is because we allow it to go haywire. We give our power away. All right, how many times have we allowed something to go haywire, and yet with the help of all our spirit guides, God, the universe, love, whatever you want to call it, we always manage to get out of it, because your true self does not want that. So you have to realize that we manifest a lot more quicker than we think, you know? And so when we manifest these things, you have to also realize that if at the moment it seems that there's a manifestation of negativity, and you want a manifestation that it's not negative, then feed the manifestation that it's not negative. Be calm, recollect yourself, think, reflect, and speak into your life. Speak to yourself things that are going to empower you. All right? You hear these sirens, right? Right now I'm listening to these sirens, and I can either allow myself to be like, oh great, here they are, trying to make some noise, trying to scare. All right? And if I allow myself to go into that, then I start creating this bad vibration, okay? All right, and some people are like, well, what if it's true? It does not matter. It's what you give power to that ultimately becomes your reality. Okay? So, what this means is that, okay, cool. This is a reminder. I'm losing the power of my words now. This is a reminder that, actually, it's a perfect example. It's actually what I need. You see that? An example of, I hate that noise. That noise is so annoying, you know? But I can allow myself to be annoyed, or I can tell myself, okay, that's happening. We let it happen. Okay, it's annoying. Yes. I'm allowing myself to experience, yes, it's annoying. Okay, but at the same time, hey, that is what they live in. That is their world. I need not to allow myself to be a part of that. Why is it that some people experience certain things and other people don't? It's because what you allow to become your reality. Okay? This is the power of your words. This is what you have to do. Now, granted, I'm getting super freaking annoyed because that's like whatever. But again, now we return to the same thing I said. Okay? So learn to do that, guys, because I had that experience today, and I've had many experiences of when I think that, oh shit, more drama, you know, oh great, here we go again. And when I allow myself to just remain calm, I realize that, oh wait, what? It's all in your head. It's all mental. All right? A lot of the stuff we experience is all mental. All right? And yes, I'm going on a little more about this because that was a perfect example. There are people out there who had traumas with stuff like that. But you don't need to allow that to be your life. You don't need to allow it to be your life. Because you're here. You're here. You're watching this video. You're standing. All right? Which means something is protecting you. Especially if you're someone whose mission is to bring love to your life and to others around you, you're good. You are good to go. Continue to feed that. Okay? Use the power of your words in meditation. Do all of that, guys. Do all of that. And you're going to feel great. There we go. Now it's quiet. And I hear the water. See? All right? So, once again, if this resonated with you guys, definitely share it, okay? I want to give thanks to Abraham Hicks, Infinite Waters. I got a lot of online mentors, all right? They're dope as hell. Spirit Science is pretty cool too, all right? So anyways, like I say, yes, it's all spiritual. It's all spiritual, okay? So how you do anything is how you do everything. It's all spiritual. So make sure, again, the 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Use your words to empower yourself. Do it. It seems silly at first, like, oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is lovely, blah, blah, blah. This is nice. But you know what? The more you actually give into it, the more you start to realize, you'll pay attention. You'll start to realize how you actually start to get a much more clearer mind. You actually start to feel better. And you actually start, little by little, re-emerging and re-merging yourself back with the infinite essence that you are, which is love, freedom, wisdom, etc., etc. All right? Speak magic into your words. Again, once again, there are people who experience certain things. There are people who go a whole life not experience certain things. Why? Because some part of them is at a certain vibrational frequency that allows them to, like for example, some people go to war. Some people don't go to war. Because some people live in that bubble, in that spectrum. They live in that vortex. You don't need to live in that vortex. None of us do. Unless it's a paintball war. And if it's a paintball war, then you guys need to hit me up because I got several paintball wars coming up, okay? Paintball events. So remember to do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Speak magic into your words. 4 agreements. Be impeccable with your words. Don't assume. Take nothing personal. Always do your best. All right? Learn to speak magic into your words, as silly as it seems at first. All right? I cannot stress enough. I've done it, and it seems silly at first, but trust me, after that, it's like, oh, okay, what the fuck? All right? Pardon the language. What the hell? You have the power to change your life. You have the power to move forward. Feed that. Feed that. Remind yourself every day. Auto-suggestion. All right? Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. It's there too. The good tips are there too. Namaste. Peace.